Boom, boom. It's an exciting day in math today. We're going to be dividing some polynomials with remainders. We did this in a previous video. We're going to practice it one more time just to see if you've got the skills to get it done. Now, after we do this, we are going to check our work in Desmos. So be prepared for jumping over to Desmos and seeing the visual, the graphical image of this. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and start by drawing the area model out because that's going to make our lives a lot easier when we divide polynomials. And so I do that just by making a big gigantic rectangle, and then I take the divisor 3x plus 1 and I just place it on the side, and then I go ahead and divide it right in half there. After I do that, I take the polynomial we are dividing and I run it along the sides of the area model. And once I run out at the corner, I just leave some space and spread them out so I can go ahead and draw some extra lines down from the top of the box to the bottom of the box. And I need to go ahead and add an X to this right there. Now, once we start working from here, we're going to slide in that first value of 3x cubed, that first term. And we're going to ask ourselves, what is it right there that we multiply 3x by to get this value of 3x cubed? Hopefully you know, well, x squared. If I multiply x squared by 3x, it gives me 3x cubed. And from there, I just start working the division down. So I have x squared now times 1, which is 1x squared. Now the goal is, if you remember in our previous video, these little lines, intersection signs, look like plus signs, and that's exactly right. I want to know what I add to 1x squared to get that negative 5x squared. And sometimes I just write it. Well, what is x plus 1 to get negative 5? Well, I know that's got to be a negative 6. So this must be negative 6x squared. After I've got that information, I just ask myself, okay, well, what do I multiply 3x by to get that negative 6x squared? Boom, boom, negative 2x, right? So negative 2x times 1 is going to be negative 2. I just bring that down here, negative 2x. Right? And then I do the same thing. I use the intersection lines to give us a big addition sign, and I say, what do I add to negative 2 to get 10? So x plus negative 2 equals 10. Add the 2 over. That gives me x equals to 12. So this must be 12x. Now at this point, I just go back and I go back to this 3x. That's our guiding number there. I say 3x times what is 12x? That has got to be 4. And then I say, okay, well, 4 times 1 we know is 4. And then I say, well, this 4 and that negative 3 are not the same. And because they're not the same, that tells us we have a remainder. So I got to find out, what is it that I add to that 4 to get negative 3? So again, what do I add to 4 to get negative 3? I know that is negative 7. So I'm going to put negative 7 over here. And once we've got that, I'm going to take my answer and I'm going to write it with the remainder. So I'm going to write x squared minus 2x plus 4 and negative 7, and I put that remainder right over the top of that divisor, 3x plus 1. Now, I already know what you are thinking. Are we done? No, we're not done. We're going to go over to Desmos. We're going to type it in. We're going to verify our answer. We want our original graph and our answer to overlap and become best friends, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and I'm going to type in x squared minus 2x plus 4. X squared minus 2x plus 4. I'm going to add on that remainder. If we remember correct, the remainder was negative 7 over 3x plus 4. So negative 7 over 3x plus, let's do this slowly, 4. No, it's not correct. It's 1. 3x plus 1. We're going to go ahead and make that mistake. We went back, we checked it, we verified we're in good shape. It was 3x plus 1. Thanks for coming out and doing this math with me today.